everyone, and welcome back to the Crimson coverage. I'm your host, Sneha Subramani, and we're bringing you some of the biggest campus stories from this past week. Last Thursday, UA former Vice President of Student Life, Myron was arrested on charges of soliciting prostitution. The arrest was part of a larger sting operation by the West Alabama Human Trafficking Task Force. 15 men, including Pope, were arrested. The men arranged to pay for sex through an online app and were arrested after speaking to an undercover officer at an agreed-upon location. In addition to human trafficking cases, the task force also works on cases involving sextortion, solicitation, and promotion of commercial sex. After news of his arrest became public on Friday, Pope resigned from the university. Stephen Hood has been named the interim vice president of Student Life. When speaking to a group of student leaders, Hood said, "I'm really grateful for the progress our division has made over the last couple of years, and my hope moving forward and plans are just to continue to build on that recent success." SGA Senator Justin McCleskey proposed a bill that would require roll call votes for all legislation voted on during Senate sessions, but it was voted down. This bill, which was sponsored by 5 senators and an SGA executive member, did not pass in the Senate, with only 3 verbal yeas. McCleskey was surprised at the legislation's failure. He said, "I'm actually pretty impressed that this one didn't go through. I show that this bill has a ton of major advantages to transparency and can really improve the democratic process." Many senators argue that the mandatory roll call vote would waste time during Senate meetings, but McCleskey said, "The system would save time in the long run since universal roll call votes would be the default and therefore would not require a petitioning process to hold one." After much debate, a second resolution to encourage the university to adopt a living wage failed in the SGA Senate this past week. This legislation is a compromise version of a similar resolution that failed in the Senate earlier this month. While the resolution did not recommend a specific wage, Senator Justin McCleskey and Drew St. Charles said that their hope was to open dialogue with UA administration about employees making a livable wage. Supporters said that the university's minimum wage of $7.25 per hour falls short of Tuscaloosa's calculated $14.55 living wage for a single person with no children. UA's Intercultural Diversity Center has partnered with the Birmingham Civil Rights Institute to launch an exhibit in honor of Denise McNair, the youngest of the 4 16th Street Baptist Church bombing victims. The exhibit will serve as an opportunity for students to learn about her legacy and her place in Alabama state history. The exhibit is located in the Intercultural Diversity Center on the 2nd floor of the UA Student Center and will be on display from February 21st to March 19th from noon to 5 p.m. It is free to visit and open to the public. Alabama softball, the number 2 team in the nation, finished out the 23rd Easton Bama Bash this past weekend with a 9-1 victory over Middle Tennessee. Alabama had an all-around dominant weekend, posting a 5-0 record and outscoring its opponents 30-3. Sunday's win marked Alabama's 5th run rule in its 6th game, scoring 8 or more runs this season. On top of that, the Crimson Tide marked their 3rd multi-home run game, with 2 home runs against the Blue Raiders. Alabama women's basketball earned their 2nd straight conference win with a thrilling 81-79 victory over the Texas A&M Aggies in College Station. This win improved the team to 5-9 in conference play. The dynamic duo of guards Brittany Davis and Megan Abrams shone again Sunday evening. They combined for 58 of Alabama's 81 points. The game went down to the wire, needing 2 overtimes to decide the winner, but a 3-pointer from Davis with just over a minute left sealed the deal. Davis led the team in scoring with 32 points, most of which were scored in the second half and overtime. Thanks for watching! For full versions of these stories, be sure to check our website. We'll be back next week with more campus updates.